Hey everyone, have you ever found yourself asking, why am I not doing more? Why do I feel stuck, even though everything seems fine? Well, you're not alone. Today we're going to be talking about complacency. What is it? Why does it happen? And more importantly, how do you break free from it? We've all been there. Life is comfortable. There's no intimate pressure and things are going well. But that's exactly when complacency sneaks in. And before you know it, you stop growing, striving, and pushing yourself. It's like when you tell yourself, I'll just hit the snooze once, and then suddenly it's an hour later. Sound familiar? So, let's unpack this. What exactly is complacency? It's not just laziness or being unmotivated. It's when you get so comfortable with where we are that we stop aiming for higher. Imagine driving a car, but instead of moving forward, you're just sitting there in neutral. Your engine's running, gas is burning, but you're just vibing. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? One of the biggest reasons people become complacent is something called the comfort zone. You've probably heard of it. It's a mental space where everything feels safe and predictable. No risks, no stress, no surprises. But here's the thing. The comfort zone is a double-edged sword. Sure, it feels great in the moment, but standing there for too long is like planting a seed and never watering it. You're robbing yourself of growth, new experiences, and reaching your true potential. But here's a question for you. When was the last time you did something that truly scared you? Something that made your heart race a little? If it's been a while, then maybe it's time to step outside that comfort zone. But don't worry, you don't have to jump out of a plane. Baby steps count too. Another surprising reason people become complacent is what I like to call the success paradox. When we achieve something big, a promotion, a personal best at the gym, or even just mastering a new skill, it's easy to think, I've made it. And while celebrating your wins is important, it can sometimes make us forget that staying at the top requires just as much effort as getting there. Thinking about professional athletes, they don't just stop training after winning a championship. In fact, they train even harder to maintain their edge. But how many of us treat our lives the same way? Instead, we're like, I cleaned the house last week. That's good for at least 6 months, right? Success should be a launch pad, not a landing pad. On the flip side, fear of failure can also lead to complacency. Sometimes we don't push ourselves because we're scared of falling short. It's easier to stay in one place where we feel complacent and safe than to risk trying something new and potentially failing. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Think about it. All the great innovators, artists, and leaders you admire, every single one of them has failed at some point, often more than once. I mean, Edison didn't invent the light bulb on his first try. If he did, we would probably still be using candles because he would stop trying after one success. Failure isn't the end. It's just feedback. It's proof that you're in the area, taking risks and learning as you go. Okay, so how do you break out of complacency? The good news is it's not a permanent state. With the right mindset and habits, you can retain your drive and start moving forward again. First, set fresh goals. Don't just focus on long-term ambitions. Break them down into smaller and actionable steps. For example, if you want to get into shape, don't just say, I want to lose weight. Instead, aim for something specific like running a 5K in the next 3 months, or hitting the gym 3 times a week. Goals keep you focused and give you a sense of purpose. They're like a GPS for your life. Except this GPS won't yell at you for taking a wrong turn. Hell joke. Next tip is to embrace discomfort. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but growth only happens when you challenge yourself. Think about it. When you're lifting weights, your muscles grow because they're being pushed to their limit. The same applies to your mind and your life. Try something new, even if it scares you. Take that class, apply for that job, or start that side hustle you've been dreaming about. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but that's the whole point. Lastly, stay curious. Never stop learning. Read books, watch videos, listen to podcasts, and surround yourself with people who inspire you. Curiosity keeps your mind active and helps you see the world and yourself in new ways. Plus, it gives you more random facts to annoy your friends with. It's a win-win to me. So, whether you're crushing it right now or feeling stuck, remember this. Complacency is a choice, but so is growth. The key is to stay curious, stay uncomfortable, and always keep moving forward. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And hey, maybe drop a comment below and let me know. What's one goal you're working on right now? Let's break out our comfort zone together. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep growing, keep thriving.